Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to make a spicy Korean chicken sando. So you are going to need a cup of buttermilk. If you do not have some, grab some whole milk, add some vinegar of choice. I'm using half a lime here, and then I've also added some pickle juice, secret ingredient to give you plenty flavor. Right, now we're going to need 4 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Trim off some of the fat because you don't need it in this sandwich. You want a nice juicy piece of chicken when you deep fry it. Season it nicely with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then put this into your buttermilk mixture and let this marinate for a couple of hours, overnight preferably. I think I did mine for about 2 hours. Next, we're going to make some pickles for this amazing sandwich. So get some cucumbers. I've got about 4 nice little mini cucumbers. Now slice them on your mandolin, not too thick, not too thin. A few millimeters should do, or kind of the same thickness of the pickles you get in a McDouble. Okay, now once you've done all that, we're going to make the brine. So we're going to need about a cup of rice wine vinegar, add a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of sugar, and slice up a clove of garlic and put that in as well. And then add in a 1/4 cup each of water and distilled vinegar. Blending your vinegars like this is a nice way to get a really nice flavorful pickle. Okay, and then we're going to add one last thing. We're going to add a few pinches of coriander seeds. Give this all a good mix, get it onto the stove until the sugar and salt has dissolved. Then pour your hot brine over your cucumbers and weigh this down with a ramekin on top to make sure they are fully submerged. Okay, put this in your fridge and now let's jump onto the slaw. So take a 1/4 cabbage, white cabbage, cut out the core, separate it into piles, and we're gonna shred this. It's a great way to practice your knife skills here. Once you have shredded all your cabbage, we're gonna add this to 1.5 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm using my 2-minute mayo here. Check out the video for that on the basic series. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of this Korean pepper. This gives your slaw next level flavor. Add some salt and pepper to taste, and add a tablespoon of mirin for a gorgeous flavor. Mix this all through, and then we're gonna grate in 1 clove of garlic. Once you've added all this in, just check the seasoning one more time. Dump in your cabbage, and then we're going to add some carrot too. So take about half a big carrot, or a whole one if it's a medium one. Peel it, and then we're going to slice this on the mandolin, and we're going to give it a really good julienne. Watch your fingers here. You do not want to cut yourself, trust me. Don't be a donut like me. Use a guard that comes with the mandolin or a cloth like I just did there. Once you've got your slices, just run your knife through to get you some beautiful julienne pieces. Practice makes perfect. They don't all need to be exactly Michelin-style quality here. We're just going to make sure that they're nice and thin and evenly cut. Okay, put that back onto your cabbage. Season one more time on the top. Mix this through, and you have a beautiful, beautiful slaw. I like my slaw not too creamy, so this is perfect for me. If you want it a bit more creamy, add some more, but trust me, this is dope. Okay, now let's make the glaze for this Korean sandwich. So we're going to use some gochujang, which is a beautiful fermented paste. You can get this anywhere. Use a massive heaped tablespoon. We're going to add in about a cup of water to thin that down. About 2 tablespoons of ketchup here, and about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And then we're going to add in about 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar. Get this on the stove. Mix this through until it all starts becoming one beautiful glaze. It shouldn't take too long. And we're going to reduce it slightly, nothing crazy, just so that we can spread it afterwards. This took about 2-3 minutes, as you can see. I'm happy with that. That is gorgeous. Okay, now set that aside in a bowl for later. Next, we're going to chop up 2 tablespoons of kimchi, nice and fine. Good way to practice some more of those knife skills. Put this into about 2 tablespoons of that homemade mayonnaise, or you could use your store-bought one. Mix this through, and there you have it, kimchi mayo. You can put this on any kind of sandwich you want, but trust me, on this sandwich, it's non-negotiable. You have to have it. Okay, so now we're going to get our garnish ready for the sandwich. So get the pickles put to one side. Then you're going to need 150 grams or a cup of all-purpose flour and 3/4 cup or 125 grams of potato starch. Put this in a bowl, season this with some salt and pepper, and then we are going to get ready to dredge our chicken. Start with a couple of pieces, and the secret here is to really squeeze the flour onto the chicken. And what that does, that really compacts it, and then as it's starting to dry, you're getting all these jaggedy edges, which are going to be super crispy when you fry them, just like that. Fill a pot with veg or canola oil, bring this up to 375, and put a couple of pieces of chicken at a time. Lower them in slowly like this. If you put too much in, that means the temperature is going to go down way too quickly and your chicken is not going to be crispy. A little indication when the bubbles become slightly less, like this, it's a pretty good sign that your chicken's almost cooked. But as always, temp it and make sure it's over 165. Repeat with your other pieces of chicken. These look amazing. I should have worked in a chicken shop. Okay, now put these into your glaze, and the good way to do this, put a spoon on and then just brush this over. This way you don't waste any of this lovely glaze. Make sure it's coated nicely, and now it's time to assemble this bad boy sandwich. Toast one of your brioche buns. We have a recipe posted for that, so check out the video. Add a spoon of kimchi mayo to both sides of the bun. Very important that you do top and bottom. Layer all your cucumbers over so you get a nice amount of pickle, and then just put on the slaw as well, and then take a nice piece of chicken, put it on top, put on the bun, and you're gonna have the best goddamn Korean fried chicken sandwich you've ever had. Trust me, friends, this is amazing. Let's get into this amazing sandwich. You can see everything there with the pickles, the slaw, ooh, the bun, everything. This looks fire.
Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
What? Crispy, a little bit spicy. The buns are so soft and delicious. Make this, make this, make this. I'm telling you now, it's going to be one of the best sandwiches you've ever had. If you like it crispy, spicy, with the right amount of pickles, this is the one. Korean fried chicken sandwich.